Internal and external factors affecting capital budgeting decisions. The risk arising from different factors, depending upon the types of investment being considered, as well as the circumstances and the industry in which organization is operating. Accordingly, there is factors divided into two broad categories. Internal factors, the factors are internal to the company and they can further be divided into the following category. Project specific risk. The risk which are related to the particular project and affect the project cash flow. It involves the completion of the project in scheduled time, error of estimation in resources, and error in estimation of allocations, estimation of cash flow, etc. For example, nuclear power plant of power generation company has a different risk than idle projects. Company specific risk. The risk which arising due to the company specific risk are downgrading of credit ratings, changes in the key managerial persons, changes in the violation of intellectual property rights (IPR), other laws and regulation dispute with the workers, etc. All these factors affect the cash flow of the entity and access the funds of the capital investment. For example, two banks have different exposure to default risk. External factors. These factors are external to the company. They may further divide into two factors. Industry specific factor, market risk, competition risk, and risk due to economic conditions, and international risk. Industry specific risk. There is a risk that affects the whole industry in which company operates. The risk includes a regulatory risk in industry, changes in technologies, for example, regulatory risk imposed on leather and breweries industries. Market risk, the risk which arise due to a market-related conditions like entry to by subsidiary, entry of substitute, changes in demand condition, availability and access of resources, etc. For example, thermal power projects gates effects in the local mines are unable to supply the coal requirement of thermal power plant company, etc. Competition risk. There are the risk related to competition in the market in which company operates. These risks are risk of entry of rival product dynamism and changes in taste and preference of competition consumers. That is a competition risk. Risk due to economic conditions. There are the risks which are related with macroeconomic conditions like changes in monetary policies like central bank, changes in official policies with introduction of new tax and uses, inflation, changes in the GDP, gross domestic product, changes in the savings and net disposable income, etc. International risk. These are the risks that are related with the condition which are caused by the global economic condition, which restriction of the free trade, restriction of market access, restriction of and belated recession, belated agreement, violated agreement, okay, political, geographical conditions, exam, etc. For example, the restriction on outsourcing of jobs to overseas market. These are the international risks.